Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from the gym at Sandy High School, the Pioneers in action. The 6A Sandy Pioneers against the 5A Caldera Wolfpack of the Intermountain League. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play tonight. Working with me, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Pioneers come into this game. They are 2-2 on the season. They have wins over Glencoe and McDaniel. A loss to Summit, by the way. They're from the Intermountain League. And a loss to Sunset. The Caldera Wolfpack, I mentioned they're 5A. They have 2 wins. They have an 18-point win over Sprague and a 2-point win over Hood River Valley. Mike?
I'm telling you, David, these are 2 very evenly matched teams just by watching them warm up. Records sometimes don't tell the whole story. The size-wise, they look similar. Watching the warm-ups look similar. I'm really excited to see how they match up. The 5A and 6A distinction is not so prevalent anymore. Sandy's going to be moving down to the 5A level, so these 2 will end up being competitors at the same division.
Head coach for the Caldera Wolfpack, it's Evan Doherty. For the Sandy Pioneers, Paul Henderson. Next time that Sandy will be in action will be on the 12th. That's Monday. I'm sorry, on the 16th against Centennial. They'll be at Centennial. The Caldera Wolfpack, they have a much tougher road ahead of them. Tomorrow, they play Nelson from the Mount Hood Conference. Interestingly enough, they play that game in Mac Court.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a thrill for those kids.
Yep. All right, we're getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. Thanks for joining us here at Sandy.
It's pajama night, David. You can see the Sandy student section's all in their pajamas today.
All right.
And your hosts, the Sandy Pioneers. Both schools agree that
we love coming here to Sandy. They always have great hospitality for us.
Great crowd, great facility, kind of an arena-like atmosphere here at Sandy.
You mentioned Sandy will be dropping down next year to 5A, and they'll be in a conference with teams from a couple of different places. I'll have to find out on what that is, maybe relay it another time. Here's the starting lineup for Caldera. Head coach Evan Doherty. Number 5, the junior, Gabe Perez. The junior, number 10, Carter Garcia. The senior, number 13, James Hill. Senior, number 11, Max Faulkner. And number 0, another senior, Rowan Hopcraft. 4 seniors and a junior. All right, that's the Caldera Wolfpack. Getting ready for the introduction of the Sandy Pioneers. I mentioned they're 2-2, Mount Hood Conference. Their first conference game is January 13th, and they'll be here at Reynolds, or against Reynolds. Here's the Pioneer starters.
A junior wearing number 23, Logan Bryan.
The junior, number 23, Logan Bryan.
A senior wearing number 11, Josiah Cochran.
Isaiah Cochran, the senior, number 11.
Wearing number 3, Hayden
The senior,
Harding.
number 3, Hayden Harding.
A senior wearing number
We've seen Hayden, David.
Logan Carpenter.
The senior, number 2, Logan
And a
Carpenter.
senior wearing number 0, Justin
And
Barrett.
another senior wearing number 0,
The
Justin
head coach
Banner.
for your Sandy Pioneers is Paul Henderson, assisted by Bob Norrell and Blake
Both teams are starting 4 seniors and a junior. Jumping up at center for the Pioneers, it'll be number 23, Logan Bryan. Caldera in the orange uniforms. Their actual colors are navy, orange, and gray. Caldera will move from our right to our left. Pioneers in the white. Their colors are black and crimson. They will move from our left to our right. This should be a great game tonight. Again, thanks for joining us on Oregon Sports Beat. Let's tip this one off. The jump controlled by Caldera. Faulkner dishes it off underneath. Down the lane, dishes off. Stolen away. Quickly down court. Hayden Harding.
Justin Brenner puts one in for the Pioneers.
Very nice interior passing there. Nice cut, nice catch, nice finish.
Justin Banner with the bucket, 2-0. Sandy breaks on top.
Sandy comes out in a quick 1-2-2 semi three-quarter press. Probably just taking some time off the clock, see if they can get an easy trap somewhere. Wolfpack breaks that relatively easily.
Underneath, the ball tipped away. I'm Dave Hall, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Michael does high school games with me. He's also the color analyst for the Portland State Viking women. Pull-up jumper, no, doesn't go. Rebound Caldera.
If you haven't had a chance to watch Hayden Harlan, he's got a beautiful, beautiful perimeter game.
Gabe Perez puts one up for Caldera.
Gabe Perez with a bucket for Caldera. We're even at 2.
We said these teams were very similar. They both came out in the same half-court trap and then dropped into man-to-man.
Way, way outside on that shot by Logan Carpenter. You know Logan's nickname?
I do not.
Gunslinger.
All right, he's going to have to earn that one, Dave. We're going to have to see him.
Okay. I got a couple other nicknames for Sandy players we'll pass on as we go along. One that we actually created last year, and the name stuck. Our score, 6:48 left in the first. We're just underway. Harding will inbound the ball.
Caldera choosing to man up on the inbound. Some teams jump into a 2-3 zone on the inbounds pass.
The inbound pass knocked out of bounds. That actually goes off of the Pioneers. Caldera inbound the ball. Carter Garcia at inbound.
Nice job of reversing the ball by Caldera. Sandy looking for the one opportunity to get a quick trap and then falls back into the 1-2-2 zone.
Both teams 1-2-2. Way outside the shot. Yes, a three-pointer.
James Hill, Wolfpack.
James Hill with the three-pointer.
Oh boy.
Stolen away. Quickly into the bucket. Lays it up and in. Rowan Hopcraft.
You don't want to leave those cross-court passes hanging across court like that against the pressure.
Actually, the bucket by Gabe Perez. 7-2 now. Caldera leads. They like to run.
Yeah. You can see they're a tempo team and they're used to that pace.
Coach Doherty told me they put up 88 on Sprague, and Sprague's a pretty decent team.
They are. They're usually a very good team, and 88 points at this level is a lot of points at anybody's game.
88 points in 40 minutes, yeah. I'm sorry, in
32 minutes.
32 minutes. 40 minutes is college.
All right, this big possession already early in the game. Let's see how Sandy comes out of the timeout, see if they can execute something here.
Sandy inbound the ball. Logan Bryan.
Exactly the same defenses, both teams playing against one another. Difference being that Caldera drops into a man-to-man once Sandy breaks the pressure.
Out on top. Sandy lobs it, high post. Turn around, the shot. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Hayden Harding.
Hayden Harding.
Really good job of getting the ball to the right player in the right spot.
Caldera around the outside. Hopcraft in the corner on the baseline, left to right. Dishes off. Back out on top.
Excellent ball movement, taking their time, looking for the quality shot.
Baseline left to right, doesn't go. Tipped out of bounds. Ball goes off Caldera. Logan Bryan will inbound the ball. 7-4 our score. Caldera leads.
Nice move by Hill, just didn't quite get it finished.
There's a foul, reaching in foul. That'll be on Perez on Caldera.
It's always the risk of that extended pressure, the cheap foul around the half-court line.
Checking into the game for Caldera, the sophomore Evan Thompson, number 24. Let me give you an interesting stat. Caldera last year beat West
Logan
Lynn.
Bryan
Wow.
lays one up for Pioneer.
Logan Bryan with the bucket, his first 2 points in the game, 7-6.
Pressure not really having much effect on Caldera. They're patiently bringing the ball up the floor.
In the corner for three, Thompson got it.
Wow, that was
Evan
outstanding
Thompson
execution.
slips one in
I always
from
like the
outside
interior
for Caldera.
pass to the exterior shooter.
2 3-pointers in the game now for Caldera. They lead, and a 3-pointer from Logan Carpenter.
Pioneer.
Gunslinger slang one. Slung one? Slinged?
We sound like Dizzy Dean in baseball broadcast when he said he slid into third base. All right, Caldera with the ball. They lead by 1, 10-9. Outside shot. Boy, we got some shooters tonight.
Max Faulkner puts one in from the outside Wolfpack.
Faulkner for 3. Down the lane, puts the shot up, doesn't go. Rebound inside. No call. A lot of contact, no call. 13-9 underneath. Lays it up and in.
That's how you run a fast break. The ball literally did not hit the ground one time.
Caldera.
James Hill with the bucket. 15-9. Pressure, full court pressure from the Wolfpack. 15-9. You know, 3 3-pointers already for Caldera. They're not afraid to let it fly.
They're doing them the right way. They're getting the ball moved around the perimeter, a quick attack pass to the inside, quick kick out pass to the outside. So the wide open looks, no contested shots. Oh, nice
Harding
pass.
stolen away. Caldera on the breakaway, stops, puts up the shot. Yes.
Oh, what a great Hezzy move. That's a Luka Doncic Hezzy there.
Garcia, Caldera.
That bucket was by Garcia, Carter Garcia. 17-9. Whistle and a foul on Caldera. Foul is on number 13. That's his first.
Yeah, Coach Doherty's reminding his players to avoid those perimeter fouls. It's tough that when you get a little jacked up, it's tough when you're trying to pressure not to stick that hand into the cookie jar.
Yep. Foul's on Hill, his first. 17-9. Pioneers with the ball.
Nice
Underneath,
foul.
wide open. Up and in. Harding.
Aidan Harding.
Important possession. There's Harding again.
Just ran along the baseline. Got wide open. In the corner for 3. No. Rebound. Cochran. Last year when we were here at the gym, Eric Knox was with me, and Eric gave Isaiah Cochran his nickname, Lunch Pail.
Lunch because he goes to work.
Yep.
I
And
like it.
He did that time. Pioneers inbound the ball. Apparently the name stuck now.
They all call him
They
Lunch
all
Pail.
call him that, and he wants to be called that.
How about we just break it down to pail today? Just plain old pail. Bringing the pail to work.
Right, Pioneers with the ball. Harding.
Yeah, there's
Knocked
another
away
sloppy-
again. Breakaway. Dunk. Garcia.
Caldera.
19-11. That's 3 steals for Caldera. Ball tipped away and goes out of bounds. Goes off of Caldera. Carpenter will inbound.
The pressure seemingly mounting as Caldera settles in. They're kind of getting the beat on Sandy's attack.
Boy, when Coach told me that Caldera likes to run, he was right. In the lane, turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Rebound way up in the air, Faulkner.
Look at how they space the floor so early.
Underneath the bucket, the shot up and in. Bucket by James Hill.
As
Caldera.
soon as the shot was rebounded, they had people running both sides of the floor.
And another steal. Quickly ahead, dishes off underneath, the shot up and in. Bucket for Hill. But Hill has 9 in the game. He's going to go to the line for a +1.
Might be a timeout here, maybe.
Somebody needs to take a timeout. Hill at the line, a chance for a 3-point play. 9 in the game, 23-11.
Might want to slow things down just a little bit and let the players think about it.
Well, they have a player hanging back. They get those steals, and they've got a breakaway.
And they release with intention. They're
Right.
getting down there with a purpose, and they throw the advance pass. It's one thing to leak out. It's another thing to actually advance the ball.
All right, first player in double figures, James Hill with 10.
And a really good job of transitioning into their man defense.
3-pointer, yes!
Big difference has been the live ball turnovers. Sandy's probably got 4 or 5 live ball turnovers already, and I don't know that we've seen Caldera make a live ball turnover yet.
That bucket, that 3-pointer was by number 1, the junior Cash Sparks.
Neither team has much of an interior presence.
Right, we haven't seen much work in the paint except for those breakaway layups.
Well, and they throw it in there to get it back out again. It's kind of a try and suck the defense in and then find a shooter.
In the middle.
There it is.
Dish it back out of the wing. Stolen away by Harding. Harding will bring it up. The lead is 10, 24-14. Harding down the lane, stops, pulls up. No. Iron. Inbound, Harding
Nice ball fake.
gets it, puts it up. That doesn't go. Still with the ball, turnaround, blocked by Caldera. Caldera brought some fans from Bend.
We've got one section of them.
Right.
And they're making us plenty of noise.
24-14, Caldera leads by 10. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Boy, it has been quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. They stopped play there.
Oh, I thought, okay.
And they didn't call a foul. I don't know if maybe we had a clock issue.
Outside for 3, yes. Max Faulkner, his second 3. He's got 6 in the game. 27-14.
I see Caldera does a really good job of taking away the early pass to the middle of the defense, so they
8
don't
seconds.
have to deny it.
Harding down the lane, dishes off the side for Sparks. No, not good. Whistle.
Thought he might have got hit there, Dave, on that 3-point attempt. They usually do a great job at the high school level protecting the shooter.
There's 0.8 of a second on the clock. It is a foul. It was a foul on number 11, Cochran, his first. 2 team fouls on Sandy, 5 on Caldera.
Looks like Lunchpail's going to get a break.
0.8 of a second. Just got to throw it. Somebody's got to catch it and shoot.
You got to shoot it without coming down.
Right. Nope, not going to work. There's the horn. That's the end of the first quarter. Our score at the end of 1. Caldera 27, Sandy 14, Mike.
Well, I have not seen Caldera before, but they're very impressive, David, don't you think? They're executing at a very high level. They've got kids that have been obviously given the green light to shoot, and they have a really refined attack. Ball goes in, ball goes out, ball moves around the perimeter. Shooter gets it, they knock it down. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Here's the scoring for Caldera. Hill has 10. Faulkner has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Garcia has a couple of buckets for 4. Perez has a couple of buckets for 4. Evan Thompson has a 3-pointer for 3. Here's the scoring for Sandy after 1. 2 for Brenner. 3 for Cash Sparks. 3 for Carpenter. 4 for Harding and 2 for Bryan.
Yeah, Sandy's just going to have to do a better job of maintaining ball control on the open floor. They don't want to let a team that likes to run turn them over and then have to try and defend them in the open court. Not going to work out well for them.
I'm sorry if I might have missaid Brenner's name before. Look at my own handwriting and kind of missed it, but it's Justin Brenner. So multiple buckets from multiple people on the Caldera roster. And 2 3-pointers for Max Faulkner. All right, Caldera inbounds ball to start the second quarter up by 13.
Sandy comes out in the man-to-man now.
Tipped inside. In the lane, pops back outside. Caldera with the ball. On the outside.
Very patient.
On the baseline. Now on
drive.
the right corner of the shot. Yes.
Yeah, really nice baseline drive, baseline drift.
Second three-pointer for Evan Thompson. He's got 6. The lead is now 16, 30-14. In the lane, loses the ball, gets it back. Good job that time by Kane Eichhorst.
I've been really impressed with Roland Hopcraft. He's out there running his team, the smallest kid on the floor by several inches, and just running his team, managing his offense, making sure the shooters are getting shots. That's what a great point guard does.
He's a senior, hasn't scored yet. Only starter who hasn't scored, but you're right, doing a great job running the offense.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he's even thought about shooting yet. Doesn't really need to.
In the lane, back out to Hopcraft.
Nice find.
Right underneath on the drive, sends it way back out on top though. Hopcraft with the shot, no, iron, tipped around inside, ball loose on the floor and tied up. Is that a jump ball or a timeout?
Yeah, called a foul there.
Foul on Caldera, their first team foul. The foul is on number 0, that is Hopcraft. I'm sorry,
21.
They've changed it, 21, Ryder Kranz. Sandy ball.
All right, big possession share for Sandy now.
Right, need a couple of buckets. A couple of stops, a couple of buckets.
Good ball fake.
Outside, yes.
That
Sparks his second three-pointer. Boy, he's got away a couple of great shots from the same spot. In the corner, Thompson, too long. Rebound, Caldera, back. Another three-pointer. That one goes
Nice
too
ball.
long. Another rebound. Here's Hopcraft in the lane. Dishes off underneath. That doesn't go. Boy, Caldera missed 4 shots on that possession.
Kane Eichhorst with 2 great box outs there to create a possession for his team.
Down the lane, the shot, whistle and a foul. Pioneer's going to go to the line.
The
And
gunslinger.
to the line, Logan Carpenter. The lead was 16, 30-14. Now it's 30-17. A couple of free throws here will get it almost down to single figures. Missed the first. Second shot coming up for Logan Carpenter, the senior.
Yeah, it's tough to play when every possession already has meaning this early in the game.
Exactly. Carpenter with the free throw. He has 4 in the game. 30-18. Hopcraft double teamed.
Yeah, that's just a really mature decision right there.
Outside.
Oh my goodness.
Big rebound way up in the
Holy
air that
moly.
time by Hill. Underneath, puts up a shot. That doesn't go. Caldera's missed their last 6 shots. Down the lane, dishes off. Yes. Kane Eichhorst.
Puts one up for Sandy.
Raising Kane.
All right. Caldera wants to take a timeout. Timeout on the court. 5:28 left to go in the first half. Caldera leads by 10, 30-20.
Yeah, Raising Kane, beautiful driving left-handed floater there. Sandy came out of that last timeout and kind of settled down, found some open looks, and finally knocked down the shots that they were getting. It's funny how basketball is just a game of getting a good look and knocking it down, knocking down the open ones. And you and I have done enough games to know when we watch the teams are not making shots, it makes it tough to win ball games.
You know, people often say basketball is a game of runs.
Right.
And right now, Sandy's run up 6 straight.
Right, and they needed it.
And they needed it.
Now we'll see if Caldera responds with a little run of their own. They kind of had their way with Sandy early, but Sandy's sort of settling in. This is where the student section and the home court advantage can really make a difference. I never had cool pajamas like those, though, Dave.
Cash Sparks came into the game. He's now hit 2 3-pointers.
Now Sandy comes out in a 1-3-1, trying all the coaches pulling out all the stops.
They've been in a 1-2-2. They've been in a man-to-man. Now they're in a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Ball, is that going to be a jump ball? It is.
Oh! I don't know if this were daytime TV. That was an Emmy there.
All right. They called it a jump ball, I thought.
Hopcraft.
Yeah, possession arrow. They lined up like they were going to jump.
He was looking for the foul. He was kind of ragdolling there a little bit.
All right, possession goes to the Pioneers. Inbound will be Justin Brenner.
Oh, boy.
And a ticky-tack foul. The foul is on Rush.
If we had any critique about Caldera, that's our 4th foul 50 feet from the bucket already this half.
3 this quarter. Inbound, ball inbound to I-course. From the outside, yes. Guess who?
He is feeling it.
Cash Sparks and the Pioneers have ran off 9.
Let the sparks fly. Cash, nothing but money.
A steal underneath. Pioneers with the ball. Ty Peetzold. Pull up in the lane. The jumper doesn't go. Rebound. Caldera. Rams are on a run of 9. Whistle, a foul. That's going to be on the Pioneers.
If I'm a coach, I live with that one. He ran him off the open 3, forced him to put the ball on the ground, and it's only the second team foul. Let him take the ball out of bounds, and let's reset our defense.
You know, the Pioneers didn't panic, down 10. They didn't panic, and they brought Sparks in, and he's hit 3 3-pointers. Baseline right.
1-3-1 was one of my favorite defenses as a coach. It's difficult to find a good attack angle.
Way outside, rebound, Pioneers. Up court, I-course. He's been a spark plug here on the run.
Has. Doing the dirty work. He's kind of been a lunch pail all to himself today.
On the drive, puts up a shot, rolls around, doesn't go. Tough miss for Brenner.
I would have loved to see that kick pass out to the corner where he had the hot shooter waiting for a pass on the weak side.
Think of this. Pioneers have outscored the Caldera Wolfpack in this quarter 9-3. Hopcraft walks it up. Way across court.
What the 1-3-1 has done is kept a defender out on the three-point shooters. They kind of leave the middle open a little bit, but they get hands up on the perimeter shooters.
Oh, from the corner for 3, Evan Thompson, his third three-pointer.
And as I say it, just a little bit late to Evan Thompson.
Lead back to 10, 33-23.
Nice find.
Way ahead, drives in the bucket, puts it up and in. Logan Carpenter with a bucket. He has 6 in the game. (33-25), 3 minutes left to go.
You've got to have pressure on the ball in the 1-3-1 because you leave yourself open along the baseline. If the point guard, especially one as good as Rowan there, you've got to be able to put pressure on him so he can't see that diagonal pass. Oh, boy.
(35-25) our score.
Back to the 1-2-2 now.
Okay, well, you're giving him a different look.
Yeah, he's just, a couple of those diagonal passes is enough. Coach had seen enough.
Drives inside, puts it up and in. The bucket for Carter Garcia. He has 6 in the game.
There's a good interior pass. Nice pass.
Pioneers to inbound the ball. 37-25 our score.
Let's see if Hayden Harding decides to ramp it up a little bit here. And if Coach has got an inbounds play to get a shooter free, let's see if Cash Sparks can earn his money right here.
All right, 37-25, the lead back to 12.
There he is.
We're on a run again, only this time it's Caldera's run.
Boy. Oh, boy.
What's the call there?
That was an offensive foul, a little shield screen bump.
Okay, the foul is on the Pioneers. That's a 14 foul, each team with 14 fouls. 2:27 left to go here, first half. Way outside, Hopcraft. No, doesn't go. Big bounce. Rebound, Cash Sparks.
Drive and kick, find the shooter.
Icorst dribbling out high. Starts down the lane, works inside, dishes it up and in.
I was going to say it's taken them too long to get into their set, but that was good patience, and he found an open driving lane.
Inside shot, bounces around, doesn't go. Rebound, Pioneers.
There's the good find.
In the corner for three, no, air ball. Caldera quickly down, slashes inside, puts up a shot and foul.
Yeah, if they're going to get in that deep, it's tough to stop there. I don't mind that foul. Sandy sure could have used that three on that last possession, David.
Yep.
Carter Garcia at the line for Caldera.
At the line, first shot goes.
Boy, this gym has got great acoustics. It's much different than the gyms we usually call from.
That's because it's down. It's
yes.
a bowl. It's like the gym at Mountainside. It's like the gym at Sunset. Bounces around, second one goes in. Yes.
Kane, Icorst from outside Sandy.
Kane is giving him a big lift.
That's a three. It's 39-30. Turnaround jumper, yes. Nice turnaround jumper in the lane.
Wolfpack.
Faulkner with the bucket.
Nice find.
Outside, oh. Sparks that time, in and out. 40 seconds left to go here. Shot from the outside, short.
Doesn't look like any team's going to hold for one.
Nope.
Oh, I thought that was going to rise.
21 seconds. The difference on the clock and the shot clock is about 2 seconds. Works inside,
nice
underneath. That's going to go out. Pioneers, off the Pioneers. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Caldera to get a shot off.
Yeah, tough pass for Matthew Fleming to handle there. The angle's a little bit off.
Hopcraft in the corner from the side. Thompson for three, yes.
That's one you don't want to leave open. It's at his fourth three, Dave.
4 threes for Thompson. All right, our score here at halftime. It is Caldera 44. They scored 17 in that quarter. Sandy 30. They scored 16. So 27-14 at the end of one. 44-30 Caldera at the end of two. Let me give you the individual scoring. We'll start with Caldera. Gabe Perez has 4. Carter Garcia has 11. 8 for Max Faulkner. 10 for James Hill, and 12 for Evan Thompson. Caldera already has 3 players in double figures. Yeah. For Sandy, Brenner has 2, Sparks has 9 on 3 3-pointers. Carpenter, the gunslinger, has 6, including a 3-pointer. Hayden Harding has 4. Kane Eichhorst has 7. And Logan Bryan has 2. Nobody in double figures yet for Sandy, 3 for Caldera.
Yeah, and Caldera's halfway to that 88-point mark we talked about in the pregame show. He's if they're going to score like that, Sandy's going to have a hard time matching him bucket for bucket. They're going to need to get some stops.
All right, we're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll come back with about 3 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Update you again on the scores and the individual scoring and a little bit about what these teams have coming up. So from Sandy High School, our score at halftime, it is Caldera 44, Sandy 30. We'll be back. Welcome back. Halftime at Sandy High School in this basketball matchup tonight between 5A Caldera Wolfpack and 6A Sandy Pioneers. Our score at the half, it is Caldera 44, Sandy 30. Caldera outscored Sandy in the first 27-14, outscored Sandy in the second. Sandy had 9 points early in the second, but Caldera wound up winning the second quarter 17-16. I mentioned Caldera already has 3 players in double figures. Carter Garcia with 11, James Hill with 10, Evan Thompson with 12. Thompson has those 12 on 4 3-pointers made. So pretty much good scoring. Caldera also has a lot of steals in the first half.
I think Sandy settled down and figured out the traps a little bit, but you've got to find the shooters. When you're already down, you can't afford to trade 2s for 3s. And Caldera does a great job of finding open shooters. And if it happens to be Thompson, that looks like money in the bank tonight.
All right, for those of you who might not be familiar with Caldera High School, they're, of course, over in Bend. They are in the Intermountain Conference. The other schools in that conference, Crook County, which has an excellent team this year, Caldera, Summit, which has always had a good team. Summit already played Sandy earlier in the season. Summit won that game 71-45. Bend is in that league. Ridgeview is in that league. I believe Marty Lunan, who played basketball at Oregon, is also the coach at Ridgeview. Mountain View is in that league, and Redmond is in that league. Head coaches, Evan Doherty at Caldera, Paul Henderson here at Sandy.
Coach Henderson pulled out all the stops defensively. You saw 3 different defensive systems, varying degrees of success. I kind of like the 1-3-1 he went to.
Next up for Sandy, it'll be on the 16th. They're at Centennial. Next up for Caldera, it will be tomorrow, and they're going to play Powerhouse Nelson from the Mount Hood Conference. And that game is at Mac Court.
Well, we'll tell a lot, Dave. First 4 minutes of the third quarter. Let's see who decides to assert their will and take control of the ball game here.
Sandy needs another one of those runs like they did to start the second quarter.
Well, they got the lead down to 7, I believe, after being down as many as 16, and they let Thompson get free for a couple easy looks, and he's not missing tonight.
We're Oregon Sports Beat. I'm Dave Hall along with Michael Abraham. We love coming to Sandy. It's one of the great hospitable places that we broadcast from. Thank you to all the fans. For the Pioneers, out on the court, it's Logan Bryan, Isaiah Cochran, Logan Carpenter, Hayden Harding. It's the starters from the original.
And now we got a 2-3 zone from Sandy. They've tried the 4th defensive system we've seen.
What's the advantages to a 2-3 zone?
Well, I think the 2-3 takes away the easy middle entry pass where we just saw right there to the high post. Makes it tougher for the high post to impact the game the way they've been doing.
Harding trying to get the ball to Cochran going down the lane, tipped out of bounds by Caldera.
If you're not getting the ball to the high post, you're not going to get those wide open jump shots out on the perimeter with the in and out pass.
Underneath, up and in, bucket for Brenner.
Joseph Brenner puts one up for Sandy.
Brenner with 4 in the game.
See, they're able to bring the middle of the zone up to take away the high post. Might leave something open along the baseline, though.
In the paint, down the lane, dishes it up and in.
Got a couple of nice moves.
Caldera.
Garcia with the bucket. He has 13 in the game now. He's actually the leading scorer in the game. Inside, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound Caldera. 46-32 our score.
Here they are out in the open floor again.
Underneath, Hopcraft with a pass.
James Hill.
Hill with the bucket. He's got 12 in the game. 48-32. Outside for three. Back iron. Rebound Pioneers. Three shot from the outside by Harding. That doesn't go. Caldera and a foul in backcourt. Foul is going to be on Isaiah Cochran. He hustles. He's in every play. Just got called reaching in that one. He's the lunch pail.
You had one ref that wanted to let it go, and the other one called it from the trail official made the call. And I think there was a foul there. We're a little shielded by the student section.
And Cash Sparks checks right back in. We have a timeout? Did we take a timeout? Looks like it. Yep, timeout Caldera. 48-32, our score, 6:18 left to go in the third quarter.
I'm always anxious to see what coaches do during the timeout, see if we get an adjustment, see if we get a little tweak, a called set, try and get a shooter. If you guys were actually on the screen, you would see Dave Hall, the legendary Dave Hall, doing the YMCA dance. It's a sight to behold.
Just having a little fun.
All right, let's see. Yeah, Sandy stays in the 2-3. Caldera in the 1-3-1 high post attack, and instant great adjustment.
Garcia Caldera.
Pass. Garcia cuts down the lane, gets a bucket. He's got 15 in the game now. Short on the shot by Sandy. 50-32 our score. Sandy still with the ball. Brenner out on top. And a reaching in foul on Caldera.
I think they called that one away from the ball that time, Dave.
Really?
Somebody in the paint.
Let's see who it's on. It is actually on Rowan Hopcraft.
He was down there battling with the big people in the shift in the zone there.
Look at him yelling
What
instructions.
is he, about 5'5", maybe, David? They don't have
Right.
the best heights, but he's a small kid.
And positioning everybody.
Yeah. He does not play like a little man. Reminds me of Muggsy Bogues.
Pioneers to inbound the ball. It'll be Hayden Harding.
Nice set.
Underneath, dishes it off, misses the layup.
Yeah, they've missed a couple of layups already in this half. They've got to knock down. When you're down 16, 18 now, you've got to knock down the bunnies.
Harding will inbound for the Pioneers. Way out on top.
Legal play, no backcourt.
Right.
And inbound plays.
Harding drives inside, stops, puts up the shot, doesn't go, rebound. Caldera.
Yeah, good challenge without fouling, good vertical plane there.
Turnaround,
nice
dishes
find.
off underneath, wide open.
Yeah.
Bucket by Gabe Perez.
Wolfpack.
8-2. Caldera has outscored Sandy here in the third. Dives down the lane, dishes it off, yes.
Caldera plays really good team-oriented ball on both sides of the floor. Their defense is very connected. Their half-court offense is very connected. They work as a unit together.
Carpenter hit that last bucket. He has 8 in the game. There's a traveling call on Caldera. 52-34. The lead is 18.
Now Caldera's in the man-to-man.
Harding, pull-up jumper, no, goes across the rim. Caldera on the side, inside dishes off, blocked. Pioneers block it. Quickly down the middle, a blocking foul. Carpenter driving to the lane and a blocking foul on Caldera.
Yeah, the gunslinger decided he was going to get to the bucket on that play, and they're going to need that kind of aggression if they're going to get back into the game.
Exactly. Harding inbound. Eichhorst checks back in for the Pioneers. Eichhorst No, they send it way out on top to Carpenter.
They go into the man-to-man so they don't give up the open looks at the threes. I think they feel like they could trade bucket twos for twos, but they don't want Sandy getting back in the game by shooting uncontested threes.
On the baseline, left to right, puts it up. Yes, a bucket. Carpenter.
Logan Carpenter
One of
puts one
Sandy's
in.
best half-court sets of the
Pioneers.
night there. Little backdoor, little semi-backdoor cut.
Logan
for the
Carpenter on
floater.
the line for Sandy.
He'll go to the line for a +1. He's got 10 in the game now.
Gunslinger gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Right, he's been driving to the bucket here. Second on the way. Oh, in and out.
Boy.
Pull up, short, rebound, Pioneers.
That was probably the first rush shot we've seen all night.
Exactly. Harding out on top. He's got a
Yeah,
really
he's got
good
the-
pull-up jumper, turnaround jumper. That time, short.
You've got the little guy on you. I don't think you want to go to your step away, fall away there.
Knocked away. Pioneers have the ball. Tipped, goes out of bounds. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, Harding's a great scorer. I would like to see him just square.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah. I'd love to see him square rolling up there and shoot over the top of them.
Hopcraft. All right, Pioneers with the ball. Inside, back out on top. And whistle foul over the back. Foul will be on Caldera.
They're almost in the bonus already, so
Right? They have 5.
well, they are in the bonus. Now Sandy can be aggressive and get to the free throw line, score with the shot clock, with the clock stop.
Logan Bryan at the line.
Bryan at the line. First shot on the way, got it. Logan now with 3 in the game. Lead is 15, 52-37. Second shot on the way, got both of them.
Big free throws. Now a couple of stops back to back.
52-38.
There's the in and out pass they tried to take away with that zone action.
Works inside, stolen away. Steal that time by Eichhorst. Works his way inside, knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Eichhorst. Ball got bounced around inside and went off Eichhorst's knee, I think.
Yeah, they must have called it that way. It looked like it got poked out from behind.
I think it did, but when it went down
Yeah.
and hit Eichhorst in the knee.
Yeah, back Sandy's now back to the 1-3-1. So coach still looking for the magic button here to find a way to control that half-court offense. There it is.
Steal by Sparks. Here come the Pioneers. Need a bucket.
Eichhorst is giving him a good run here. It's got a favorable matchup here on the dribble drive, I think.
He got 7 in the first half. Lobbed inside to Harding, over the back, no foul.
That's a tough entry pass there.
Caldera comes up with the ball up court. Hopcraft.
You want to get touches here if you're Sandy defenders. You want to just try and get a touch on the ball, be a little disruptive of the timing.
From the corner, in and out, rebound way up in the air that time. Harding got the rebound. Just a foul on the Pioneers.
Okay, if I'm yelling watch,
Non-shooting foul.
let's make sure we don't let Evan Thompson shake free here.
Right. Thompson, number 24, on the baseline.
Oh, boy.
Underneath, got it to him, up and in.
The guy's afraid of, they know where the hot shooter is, and he
Aiden Beer from the Wolfpack.
Thompson with the bucket. He had hit 4 3-pointers. That's his first 2-point bucket. Shot, rebound, Caldera. Ball
Nice.
knocked away, picked up by Cochran.
Isaiah again, lunch pail going to work. I'm going to have to give Coach Knox a high five for that nickname. That's a fantastic.
Yeah, he hustles. He works all the time, constantly. 54-38. The lead is 16. At the line, we're in the bonus situation. At the line. This is Cochran. First points in the game. Rush Tyvan checks back in for Caldera. Second shot bounces in. Cochran got them both. 54-40. 1:38 left to go here, third quarter.
Well, they've got to be careful they don't cheat out of that weak side wing and give up that pass right there.
Outside for three, yes.
Max Faulkner.
It all started with that allowing that diagonal pass to get down on the low block.
Faulkner with the bucket. He has 8 in the game now.
And a good timeout saved the turnover there.
All right, timeout on the court. 1:11 left to go in the third. 57-40, Caldera leads. Leading scorer for Caldera, Garcia has 15, Hill has 12, Thompson has 14. For the Pioneers, Carpenter has 10, Sparks has 9.
Yeah, really balanced. Carter Garcia has made some really nice moves in the high post area. They feed him that ball, and he makes a good square-up move and gets to the basket in one dribble. It's tough to take the ball away from a post player that's only going to use a single dribble.
You know, one thing I like, not only do I like basketball games that come into games, I like the schools that play great music. Central Catholic is one of them. Sandy is another.
This is where we listen to the 70s here. This is Denny Terrio. This is from Night Fever, Saturday Night Fever.
He's the dancer. Denny Terrio is
Yes.
the dancer, not the singer.
Not the singer.
These are the Bee Gees. Denny Terrio had some show on TV that was a dance.
Yeah,
show.
I was just using one of the famous. What'd they call that type of dancing, David? I'm forgetting what I'm thinking about.
My favorite music of all time is disco.
Disco. There we go. I couldn't think of the name of it. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Give me Donna Summer and the Bee Gees, and I'm happy.
I can picture you in a pair of bell-bottoms, David.
I had them and I wore them. Oh, nice shot from way outside.
Cash money. Out of the timeout. Big hoop. Sandy hanging tough.
Platform shoes, bell bottom, shirt with a big collar. I had them.
Did you have the big sideburns too?
Yes, I did. Inside, underneath, rebound, Sandy.
All right, big possession right here. Let's see if Sandy can get another open look.
In the middle, turn around, down the lane, puts it up,
what
doesn't
a
go.
block.
Whistle and a foul. That's going to send
Wow.
the Pioneers to the line.
I'm a little.
At the line, it is Ty Peetzold.
Ty Peetzold at the line.
He made a nice move. I thought that was a good block.
Left-hander, first shot, in and out.
Boy.
Lead is 14, 57-43. Couple of subs check in. Ryder Kranz checks in for Caldera.
Just a sophomore. Now the biggest player on the floor.
And Peetzold hits his second, his first point in the game. The lead is 13, 57-44. This game is still not out of reach.
Nope. And they've kind of got Caldera to slow the tempo down a little bit just because the shot clock is running down, but any slowdown is good for Sandy.
The shot clock and the game clock are about the same. In the corner, left-handed jump shot, doesn't go, rebound, Pioneers. Look up at the clock, 3 seconds, get a shot away, no.
Oh, nice look.
Rebound, a putback by Peetzold. Time ran out though. At the end of 3, our score, it is Caldera 57, Sandy 44. Sandy actually won that quarter 14-13.
Right, and they've given themselves a chance to win the game. They have not let Caldera get so far ahead. They got out of contact and had to make a miracle rally. A couple of stops, a couple of good buckets, get the game down to single digits, and they can give Caldera a run in their home gym.
Right. Do I think Sandy could still win this game? It's going to be tough, but yes, I do.
Yep. And Caldera, as we've seen, is just a couple of threes away from building too big a gap to be surmountable. So it's really important that Sandy comes out the first part of this quarter and asserts their will, tries to get this thing to single digits.
I try to get the ball maybe past the three-point line to Sparks a couple of times.
Right. He's earned a new nickname, Cash Money.
Okay.
Dave, or
he'll be Cash
Sparks
Money
Fly.
Right.
Okay, who's this, Dave? Whose music do we have on now?
I think the girl's name is Hunter X.
Oh my goodness!
This is popular music right now.
Dave, sitting next to you keeps me young. I would have had 100 guesses. I would have never guessed Hunter X.
I think that's her name.
And you're 1 for 1.
That's a current song.
Nice play, right out of the timeout. Easy bucket. Great job by Coach.
Lead is 11, 57-46.
Nice diagonal pass. Those diagonal passes are going to kill that 1-3-1 zone.
Nice block inside. Pioneers come down with the ball. Maybe they make them run right now.
Big possession right here. Keep the ball moving. Let's not let it stagnate.
On the baseline underneath the bucket. Going to have to get it. Turn around up. Doesn't go. Tipped inside. Caldera comes down with the ball.
Yeah, lunch pail got a last finger on it. That would have been a big hoop. 2-1-2 extended 2-3 zone here. And you can see Caldera's, the tempo has changed a little bit for him because it's winning time. They don't want to shoot too quickly.
Hopcraft lobs inside. Back out on top to Hopcraft. He looks.
See how Caldera plays when they're not trying to shoot nearly as quickly. Sometimes teams tighten up when they slow things down.
Stolen, a breakaway. Come the Rams, put it up. I'm sorry, here come the
Looked like
Pioneers.
he hurt his knee.
Oh, yes.
His knee kind of gave out on him.
Logan Bryan with the bucket. Let's see if he's going to stay in or come out. I think he's coming out.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to gear up for a dunk there and kind of lost his footing a little bit. And
he's got 6 in the game. The lead is 9. First time it's been in double or single digits in a while, 57-48.
Well, we talked about them coming out and putting asserting their will. They jump right back in it. I think that's 6 straight coming out of the quarter.
I think you're right.
And Caldera, when they have to slow down and try and play a little bit smarter and try and use some clock on each possession, sometimes that's difficult for a team that likes to run and likes to get lots of shots up. Kills their own rhythm a little bit.
That's 4 coming out of the quarter.
Okay.
It was 57-44. Now it's 57-48.
Math was never my strong suit, David. That's you and disco music, Dave.
I was pretty good at math.
And YMCA. You had it all going on.
And the Star Spangled Banner lesson I gave
Oh,
to everybody on the crew the other
That
night.
story was phenomenal.
That comes from being a history major in college.
And for those who don't know, Dave was also a very, very successful lawyer here in Portland. He's done everything. A little bit of everything.
Was a lawyer.
He doesn't like to claim that he was a lawyer, but my dad was a judge, and he knew the legend of David Hall.
I loved your dad. All right, Pioneers with the ball out on top. Whistle.
Wow. Now we're going to call it, that's the first really interior foul we've had the whole game right there. It's away from the ball.
You know, the Pioneers have a chance to get this down to 7 if they can get a bucket here. I mean, at one time it was 18.
Oh, boy. Cash Money looks inside.
Oh, pass tipped. Goes out of bounds off Hopcraft.
You don't want to fake low and then pass low. Fake high,
Right.
pass low. Fake low, pass high. But Raising Cane's giving them some good minutes this half. This would be a good. There you go. Good
Down
ball
low.
fake.
Turnaround jump shot. And by the way, that's Logan Bryan still in. He looks
Yeah.
okay now.
A little frustration foul in the backcourt. You want to save those for later. Don't give away the silly ones 93 feet away.
6:02 left to go here in the game.
You see the pace of the game for Caldera. They've slowed down a little bit.
Wow. Air ball.
Yeah, and it's kind of killed their rhythm.
Cochran with the rebound. Yeah, they had 44 points at halftime. They've got 57 here in the fourth.
Whoa, boy.
Sparks hits a sky-high
Cash
three.
money, David.
The lead is 6, 57-51. Outside for three, in and out, rebound, put back. Yes, that goes.
Tough to rebound out of that 2-3 zone. They've done a great job taking away that interior pass to the high post, but it's tough to rebound against it. Oh, boy.
Faulkner with the bucket. He has 10 in the game now.
That's probably too tough a pass. Risk reward there. Not a lot of reward even if that pass is completed. He's kind of too deep underneath the rim to even attempt it.
Lead is 8, 59-51. Caldera
There's
with the
lunch
ball.
pail.
Steals the
Oh,
ball.
boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Cochran.
do we call that a travel?
He slid about 20 feet on his stomach and grabbed the ball. I don't know
Yeah,
if
he
that's
dove and then got it. I thought we were going to get a head knocker there, Dave. It looked
Right.
like both of them were going to go down.
It did.
I always told my players, be the first one down. Don't be the one standing up with your knees exposed.
Pull-up jumper. Faulkner hits another.
Boy, really caught him. These are winning time turnovers now. You got to be sharp with the ball. Last 4 minutes of a ball game.
Now the lead is back to 10, 61-51. 4:44 left to go in the game.
You can see Caldera's a little more in their own heads about the shots they were taking earlier with freedom. They're thinking about them a little bit now.
Baseline, inside, puts up
Boy,
the shot up and
He's
in.
got some bounce. James Hill is climbing the top of the hill when he goes up.
He's got 14 in the game. From the side, no. Logan Bryan. Rebound inside. Cochran, the putback doesn't go. Turnaround on the shot. No, that doesn't go.
The pail again and gets it. Okay.
Cochran
Puts one up.
Cochran now with 4 in the game. The lead is 10, 63-53. Timeout. And Coach Doherty, who was kind of out there, kind of
Yeah, Coach
encouraging.
Henderson was out there. And did you see Coach Henderson almost took a charge from the official trying to get a timeout?
All
Well,
right.
David, here we are, 10-point game, anybody's ball game.
Right. Plenty of time. 4:06 left. 63-53.
Boy, 5 attempts they got on that last possession before they knocked it down. Good effort by the Pios.
You know, Caldera, for having 44 points in the first half, has 19 here in the second half.
Yeah, Sandy's done a good job of controlling tempo and slowing them down, and part of it is Caldera's opted to kind of slow things down themselves once they got a comfortable lead. Sometimes taking your foot off the throttle is a smart play, but sometimes you kind of stymie your own half-court offense.
You know, it's like when teams going to prevent defense in football.
Exactly.
You lose your offense when you do that. Oh, nice steal that time by Sanders.
Yeah, that quality look here is important. Take your time.
Oh, into the middle and knocked away. And another steal. Pioneers steal it right back.
Time to capitalize now.
Got Cash Sparks in the corner.
Oh, they better get a hand up. That's too far away from that shooter.
Right. If I was Cash, I would have taken that shot.
Oh, boy, I think.
3-second violations? That would,
a
foul.
Foul. They're just silly fouls. The last couple of possessions, they've had a chance to close the gap, but silly turnovers and silly fouls. But they're just high school players. That happens at this level.
Drive inside, lays it up, charge. You could see that one coming. Sandy
committed
Pioneer
to it, and that's a tough thing to do, is to stand in on a player that's coming that hard to the bucket. But great play. Logan Bryan stands in.
And Faulkner just bowled him over. Offensive foul.
Yeah, Caldera has not looked like the same team in the fourth quarter that we saw in the first quarter, but they have the benefit of the big lead, so they can afford a mistake or two in the fourth now. Oh, boy.
Sparks got his hands up in the corner. Nobody saw it.
The man-to-man is going to make it much more difficult for Sparks to get free because he's more of a catch-and-shoot guy.
Dishes off. Pioneers trail by 10 with the ball.
Yeah, we need to get some interior dribble penetration.
Loses the ball. Here comes a breakaway. No, back on defense, but puts it up in the end.
Good decision not to foul.
Gabe Perez put it in. He's got 8 in the game.
Yeah, Sandy's got to be careful with those cross-court passes against that pressure. Oh, chance for a back cut.
Inside. Oh, what a block over the top. Carter Garcia. Pioneers were driving the baseline left to right. Garcia just came over the top and blocked.
Yeah, he's very quietly done a really nice job in the middle of that defense.
Way out on top, stolen away. Oh, the ball's loose. It's a breakaway. Lays it up and in. Faulkner.
Max Faulkner, Caldera.
The lead now goes to 14, 67-53.
Just as we said, Caldera kind of killed their tempo. They decided to amp it back up again.
We're good. 67-53.
Let's see if Coach has got one more magic trick. New defense, maybe a little trap here. They're going to have to find their half-court offense against the man-to-man has been a little sporadic. Love to see a little elevator screen or a little pin-down screen for one of those shooters, see if you can get Sparks free.
Here in the fourth quarter, Caldera has scored 10 points. Sandy has scored 9.
It's been very competitive both ways, even with a bigger lead. You wouldn't know if you were watching just the game and not the scoreboard. You think this game was a 2 or 3 point game the whole way. I've got to tell you, I've been super impressed with Rowan Hopcraft. Just an absolute floor general, really runs this team. And I don't know that he's been off the court tonight. I think he might have played all minutes.
You don't have to be a scorer to make an impact. He has not scored in this game.
And he's probably pushing 5'6", Dave. What do you think? We probably have already mentioned it, but he's literally controlling the tempo of this entire game as the smallest player out there. Big brain.
Inside, Pioneers dish back out. Shot, air ball. Sparks gets it, works his way to the corner.
Yeah, I thought he might turn and rise there.
I did too. There's a shot. No. Tipped around, rebound. Pioneers. Cochran with the rebound. Got knocked down. Goes out of bounds off of Caldera.
Yeah, give Coach Doherty credit. He's really done a good job of locking up the shooters with the man-to-man defense he's gone to in the fourth quarter. They're just having a hard time finding open looks.
Great hustle that time by Cochran. Down the lane. Logan Bryan puts up a shot. He's fouled.
Wow. That looked relatively clean. Everybody that's rooting for Caldera thought that was a clean block.
1:45 left to go. Logan Bryan at the line. He's got a total of 6 in the game. On the way, got that.
Got to have them all and need some turnovers now.
Right. 67-54. And missed the second. Rebound way up in the air. Big rebound, Garcia. Caldera.
A little dribble motion here, trying to work some clock.
Run a weave out on top. Down the lane, inside, stripped away.
Space.
Harding steals it and then throws it right into the arms of a Caldera player.
Yeah, the turnovers have just killed them this fourth quarter. I think that's a 6th turnover this quarter alone.
And they're going to run some time. Hopcraft out on top. Whistle, foul. That's going to be on Logan Bryan.
Yeah, that's when not fouling early
Right.
kind of comes back to haunt you when you need to foul to stop the clock.
Right. 1:02 left to go in the game, 67-54.
And if I'm Coach Henderson, I'm going to play this out as if it's a 2-point game and continue to play it the way you play it just to get the experience.
We're not in a bonus, so the inbound pass.
I'd give another foul, 29 seconds, and lengthen the game and make sure my players get the experience.
Now really running time off the clock. Down the lane and trip. Going to be a foul on the Pioneers.
Yeah, give that foul at 30 seconds and make them take the ball back out of bounds. So now the fouls become
Hill was fouled. I'm
still
sorry.
not in the bonus.
Hopcraft is going to go. No, I'm sorry. We're still not in the bonus.
Next one. There it is.
There's the foul. That one's going to be on the K-9 course. Now we're going to go to the line. At the line, it's going to be James Hill. Hill has 14 in the game.
James Hill at the line, Caldera.
Misses the first.
Well, I'm surprised when everything they shoot doesn't go in as well as they shot the ball tonight.
They have 4 players in double figures. Second shot on the way, in and out, missed them both.
And they give the offensive rebounds.
Caldera with the offensive rebound.
Tough break for the Pios.
Pioneers have to commit another foul. Icor's on the foul. To the line is going to go number 10, Carter Garcia. Garcia actually is the leading scorer in the game.
So just kind of a quiet assassin, playing defense, poking balls loose, finishing layups.
Garcia at the line, first shot, got it.
Get something going to the bucket here.
To the bucket, blocked.
There's Garcia again.
Garcia over the top with a clean block. 69-54, 25 seconds left.
See if they decide to let it play itself out. Now it looks like they're going to hold it back and call the ball game.
The shot clock and the game clock are virtually identical. And Hopcraft is just going to dribble it out. There's the one. Our final score here at Sandy High School. Caldera 69,
We'd like to thank our staff, volunteers,
Sandy 54.
for taking care of us tonight.
Caldera outscored Sandy in the fourth, 12-10. Let me give you the score by quarters in this game. Caldera, with that huge first quarter, led 27-14. Outscored Sandy by 1 in the second quarter, 17-16. It was 44-30 at the half. Sandy actually outscored Caldera in the third, 14-13. The lead was 13, 57-44. And then the final quarter, the 2-point advantage for Caldera made our final score 69-54. Let me give you the individual scoring. I'll start with Caldera. Gabe Perez with 8 in the game, 4 in each quarter. 18 in the game for Carter Garcia. Max Faulkner with 14. James Hill with 14. And Evan Thompson with 14. Only 5 players scored in the game for Caldera, 4 of them in double figures. For the Sandy Pioneers, Justin Brenner with 4, 15 for Cash Sparks, Logan Carpenter with 10, Harding with 6, 7 for Kane Eichhorst, 4 for Isaiah Cochran, 1 for Ty Peetzold, and 7 for Logan Bryan. So Sparks with 15, Carpenter with 10, 7 each for Eichhorst and Bryan. Mike?
Well, I tell you, David, it was the first quarter made all the difference. Caldera came out smoking, established tempo, kind of got themselves untracked in a tough road game, tough place to play, and Sandy never could quite recover. And when it came time to recover, Coach Doherty did a good job of switching up defenses and finally found some way to shut the shooters down and made all the difference in the fourth quarter.
Caldera now goes to 3-0. They play tomorrow, Sandy at Mack Court. Let's see how they do on that challenge.
Yeah.
Sandy Pioneers now 2-3. I mentioned their next game is the 16th at Centennial. All right, got some people we want to thank. I want to thank Sandy High School again for their great hospitality. Both head coaches who gave us a lot of information before we started tonight. Coach Evan Doherty from the Caldera Wolfpack, Coach Paul Henderson from the Sandy Pioneers. Our crew tonight, our technician, engineer. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I forgot anybody. No, I haven't forgotten anybody. Steve Roberts. I was looking, did we bring somebody else? Nope, just Steve.
Steve does it all.
Did all those things. And, of course, our producer and running the camera, Ryan Johnson, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Mike, any final thoughts?
Well, it was a very good ball game, Dave. It was wonderful to be with you as always. Now we got to be safe driving home.
All right. I want to remind you, we are Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have a calendar up. It shows you what we have coming up. It shows you when it is, where it is, and what it is. Look at that calendar. Also want to remind you, the end of this month, the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, is the PIL holiday tournament. It's a girls' holiday tournament. Teams are coming here from Florida, Texas, California, Washington, all over. They got some big name. Mater Dei is coming from California. So that's huge. Oregon Sports Beat will be covering all of that, so we're looking forward to that if you can catch us any during that time. I'm Dave Hall from the gym at Sandy High School. Our final score tonight, the Caldera Wolfpack 69, the Sandy Pioneers 54. Good night, everybody.